Hello you lot, hope you're all brilliant. Happy Easter Sunday, because that's what it is today when I'm filming this. Easter Sunday. Hope you're all great, having a good time. I tell you what, it feels like it's been blooming years since I was making a video. I've been on holiday for 2 weeks. We went to France. Went around France, stayed in Euro camps, done things. We went to Disneyland, look, got a new hat, see? We went to Disneyland, had a great cracking time. I tell you what, I don't work 13-hour shifts 6 days a week for no reason. So we went and had a good time. And now I'm back. It feels like a completely different world. In fact, sometimes I think I need a holiday to recover from the holiday. And coming back to normal life is the holiday to recover from the holiday. Yeah, a lot of walking, hiking, all that kind of stuff. It's been pretty good. And while I was away, a parcel turned up, but we'll talk about that in a minute. The real reason I'm here at the moment is to tell you that you've got less than 10 days left for that raffle. That's the main purpose of me being here at the moment, because I want everyone to get a fair chance at trying to win a T-MAXX if possible. Plus, I want to raise as much money as possible for that Ukraine, Ace High drone specialists. So, let me show you what you can win. By the way, I don't like shoving stuff like that in your face, but as I say, I said I'd help them. I'm trying to help them. You could win yourself a T-MAXX, a second-hand T-MAXX, you know, for a £5 or more, depending on how much you spend, how many tickets you buy. So, you know, it's all for a good thing. It's not for me. No money's going to me. It's not for me. If you do want to help me, there's other ways you can do it, and I'll tell you about that later. But for now, let's get this done, and then we'll have a look to see what's inside this box, because I wasn't entirely expecting it to turn up. When I got a text from the person that I get my parcels sent to, and he said, "You got a parcel turned up." I said, "I'm not expecting any parcels." You see, I was expecting that. They did say they were going to send me some stuff, but I didn't think it was going to turn up yet. I was expecting it to be later on, you know, after I'm back from my holiday. Anyway, I'm sitting there thinking, what's going on now? What kind of, what is this? I said, "Is it from the PO box?" And he said, "Yeah." And I'm thinking, oh, well, it's just someone that's sent me something. Great, thank you very much. I'll collect it when I'm back. I'll drop in, collect it from you and go home. Okay. Anyway, I picked it up, opened it up, and it is from one of the channel sponsors, and it's going to be cracking. We'll have a little look through it after I've told you all about this T-MAXX thing. So here we are. Look, I've piled them on top of each other because I think they look pretty cool piled on top of each other. Those of you that are going to go, "No, you're going to scratch it," look, it's going to go through more wars than that when you're actually using it. So there's a Revo that may be included in the raffle. That one down there has been sold to a channel member. So you've got these ones here, that one there, all of those T-MAXXs, all 2.5s, and that one there, second hand. You've seen them all on this channel. I got them running. They will need a little bit of work, but they will run and drive, hopefully. But for the price of a ticket, you get one of them with a transmitter and a starting wand. Look, that's a great deal for you. And if you can help raise some money for the Ace High drone specialists so that they can do their missions, what more can you ask for? You've got less than 10 days. The raffle ends on the 30th of April 2025. All of them T-MAXXs have got to go at some point. Whether there'll be another raffle, I can't say. That's down to Ace High drone specialists. Obviously, we talk every day. They've just come back from the Ukraine. They've just come back. They've done a successful mission, demining, getting rid of mines and all that kind of stuff, landmines, so that children and that don't tread on them. Not on the front line, I don't think, but just out and about in that country where there's children playing and things, because some of it is relatively normal life. It's probably just like World War II or One here, over there. I don't know, I've not been there, but that's what they're trying to do, just stop the innocent people innocently stepping on landmines. So that's what they're doing. If you want to read all about it, there'll be a link to their website in the description of this video. And yeah, there we go. Also, obviously, a link to the raffle, which ends on the 30th of April 2025 at 5 PM UK time. There we go. And if you win one, oh, by the way, it is only to UK, because I don't think, well, I can't, they can't obviously afford to post it worldwide, and I can't afford to post a T-MAXX worldwide at the moment. So we have restricted it to the UK only. Unfortunately, sorry about that. It's just, well, I can't expect you to win a T-MAXX and then have to pay $200, if, for example, if you're in America, to have it posted to you, can I? That's just not right. If you win something, it should be completely free from doorstep to doorstep. So that's what it will be if you're in the UK. Postage included, it will turn up at your door, happy days. And that will be, I'll tell you who won. It will be drawn on the 30th automatically by the raffle company, and then I'll tell you who won a couple of days after that, hopefully. Anyway, that's done. Let's have a look, see what's inside this box. So there we go, look. When I got home, picked it up from the person who takes my parcels in for me, got home, and let's have a little look. So we'll have a little look in it now, but obviously a lot of the things in here are going to be of a separate videos. I'm going to obviously open up, test them, review them. So we've got the Jet Fan 2, the Jet Fan 1. That was fantastic. This is all from GT Power, obviously. GT Power, by the way, have been sponsoring this channel for a number of years now. And they sent me the X2 Pro, which is a fantastic charger, which I use more or less on a daily basis. I was charging batteries with it for that, the starting one things, wasn't I? Dual charger. The X2 Pro is great. And the good thing is, by the way, before we have a look at them, you can now buy, I think I've noticed Wheelspin Models and probably some other shops sell GT Power products now. Don't know how long they've been selling them for, but I noticed a few months ago, I went on their website and they've got GT Power stuff on there. So if you don't want to buy it from GT Power's own website, you can buy it from hobby shops. You know, you want your local ones. But if you go to GT Power's own website, well, I might better get you a bit of a discount. We'll have a look at that. But so we got the Jet Fan 2. The Jet Fan 1 was brilliant. It's really good for blowing all the dust and dirt off of your cars, or, you know, other things. But I haven't obviously opened up. Look, it's still in the cellophane. The Jet Fan 2. So that'll be interesting to have a look at. And what else have we got in here? Look, oh, we got a couple of we've got a low voltage alarm for LiPo batteries. That'll be interesting. I probably might put that on my S-Works, because that has a LiPo receiver battery. So I might put that low voltage alarm on there, because then it'll tell me if the battery's going too low. That'll be quite handy. And we've got a magnetic switch. Might find something to put that on, give that a bit of a test, review that. And then we've got a V6 Duo AC/DC 400 watt charger. So this will be pretty cool to have a look at. So we've got you know, it does all different types of batteries. You can put 9 to 24 volts into it, so you can power it from a car battery if you're out and about. If you go out and about quite a lot and spend the whole day out and you've got electric cars, you'll be able to put your charger, just like many chargers really, a lot of them do it, onto your car battery and power your charger and charge up your RC car batteries while you're out and about. Loads of interesting specs there. We'll go through, this will have its own individual video. I'm going to obviously open it up, use it, test it for a few weeks, see what it's like. And then we've got the bigger brother to that one, which is the V6 Pro. This has got a good digital screen, and this one's got me quite excited. I was having a look at this. I haven't even got it out of the box yet, so I don't know what it's like in person. But I was having a look on the box of this yesterday evening, just after we got back. This one's 700 watts, by the way, so it's definitely the bigger brother. But it's got wireless charging, look. It's got like a MagSafe thing on the top there, so I'm assuming that means that you can charge up your mobile phone at the same time as charging up your RC batteries. This one, by the way, has got a USB port on the back at 5 amps, so you can charge up a phone or something else as well as charging your batteries. Really, really cool features, and that looks like that's got a USB port on the back as well. And I think you can program them with a computer, but I might be wrong. As I say, this one, everything here is going to have its own individual video with reviewing after I've tested it and used it for a few weeks. And then we've got a truck lighting and sound kit here for lorries and things, which is interesting. I think GT Power have been reading my mind, because I've always wanted an RC lorry, you don't know what I mean, like a tractor unit, probably like an American one, a Peterbilt or something like that, with a trailer that I can pull behind it. See, I've always wanted, I'm not going to be able to get anything of this for a long time, I don't reckon, unless you lot start subscribing, of course, and then maybe I'll be able to afford what I want to get, and that's the proper hydraulic diggers and things, you know what I mean? They're expensive, man, but you can get hydraulic RC diggers, proper hydraulic motors, proper hydraulic oil, you know, and they're really good. I had a go of a couple of them when we were on holiday once in Devon. There was a bloke, he bring them all down on the beach, believe it or not, and he was digging around on the beach, and I said, let's have a chat. Well, I obviously went over and said, blah, 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 nice to meet you, you know, I really like it, he's really, really cool, blah, blah, blah. Chatting for about 10 minutes. I said, can I have a go? He said, yeah. And the one he had, it was a cat. What was it? I think it was might have been a Komatsu 490. And it was great, you know, really smooth, dug really well, plenty of power, man. You can get, and there's dumpers and all sorts. But I'd really like some of those proper hydraulic plant ones, you know, not like the cheaper ones. I'd like to be able to afford some of the good ones. But I've always wanted a lorry, tractor unit with a trailer, you know, so I can load it all up on. So I think GT Power there, this is a sign. They're reading my mind, and they've given me the sound kit and the lighting kit for a lorry. So maybe some point in the near future, I'll be able to get a lorry, a digger to put on it, a low loader, and all that. And I'll put that sound kit on it, and we'll see. But anyway, more in the present. So we've got 2 new chargers to test. If you want to see how these are going to be faring, I'll be unboxing them, I'll be testing them, and then I'll be reviewing them in the near future. And obviously we've got the 2 switches, and we've got the jet fan too. Very, very handy. And the good thing is about the jet fans, it's not just for RC cars, man. I mean, you can use to blow the dust off your computer, keyboard, you know, around the house. You can even dry your hair with it if you want to. I mean, obviously it's only cold air, but I think this one might run out of battery. Has it run out of battery? Oh, it's got full battery. Really, really cool. Yeah, look at that. Really, really good. So I'll be interested to see what the Jet Fan 2 is like. So yeah, there we go, you lot. A little bit of a sneaky peek as to what's going to be coming up. Got some testing, I left it on the button. I've got some testing, got some reviewing coming up, as well as loads of other stuff. I mean, look, I've still got the blooming Rover on the bench. Before I went to France, I took this Rover apart again just to check on the clutch, because I wasn't sure that it was actually working very well after I put it back together. But it all seems to be fine, it all seems to be okay. So I'm going to put it back together, and I'm going to go and run this engine in, well, it's Easter Sunday today. I don't think I'm going to have much time to do that, but in the near future we're going to go and run it in and see how the 30.5cc engine does. It's got a new crank shaft, it's got a new conrod, it's got a new piston, it's got a new cylinder, obviously. So yeah, excuse me. I'm going to run it on grass temporarily now until I can definitely know that 100% that I've got an air filter that actually seals, because well, there's not a lot of point in having an air filter that don't seal if you having a new engine, sorry, if you've got an air filter that doesn't make a seal, because it's just going to do the same thing all over again. So as far as these go, I'm hoping that these are going to be as good or better than this X2 Pro, which was fantastic. And you know, you lot know by now that I'll only feature channel sponsors and products that I actually think are any good. If I don't think they're any good, I ain't going to do it. And I say that, you know, when a brand reaches out to me and says, we've got this product, we want you to do, you know, we want you to do some videos of it. We want to give you one and you can do some videos of it and promote it for us. And I say, look, brilliant. If I like it, I'll do that. If I don't like it, or there's something wrong with it, or something's not right with it, I'll tell you and I ain't doing it. Or I'll do it and I'll say that it's no good and that'll be bad for you. And they say, no, that's fine. Most of the time. The ones that don't like that just stop talking to me. But most of the ones, they're happy for that. And GT Power, I've been very good over the last couple of years. So let's see. Really, really excited for those. I'll see you lot on the next one. Take care, love life, and I can't wait to get that Roving out and give that a good old go. That's going to be great with that new engine. I love a new engine. A new, freshly built engine is always just, it's amazing, you know. I'll tell you what, having a newly built engine in a worn-in, an old worn-in car is better than having the whole new car, because you know that car, it's worn in, it's loose, you know, and then you've got that new engine in it. It's better all around. Yeah, definitely 100% better. I'd definitely choose putting a new engine in my older car than to buy a whole new car any day. Cheerio, you lot. All the best. Take care.